Okay, tonight I'm going to take a look at what I think is a pretty interesting American Flyer set. This is the number 310 Mountain Red Ball set, and it consists of the 420 engine. It's the double X engine. It's a box car, a tank car, and a caboose. Now, there's nothing particularly special about most of this set except for this engine, which is a dummy engine. It's got everything except the guts. It's got the pickups, the sliding shoe pickups for the light, and it's if it was a motorized engine, it would be a number 401, but it's just a shell, and it acts as the dummy unit. Now the powered unit is the 427 loco and tender, which is the 420 loco and the 421 tender. Now the loco here, if you can see that, the tender come with curly Q couplers, and on the front of the dummy engine is a curly Q coupler to allow you to hook it up. Now the double X engine is that's just, like I say, it's a 401, or would be a 401. It's got everything except the guts of the motor. The field is missing and the armature is missing, but it's got the side rod, the geared wheels are there and whatnot, and it's got the same type of 421 tender. That has the Lincoln pin couplers. Then down the line it had the common 408 box car, the 410 tank car, and the 411 illuminated caboose. This set, when I got it, had a couple issues, but I've at this point straightened away. I had to make new trailing and pony trucks for the engine, and the trailing truck on the dummy engine was missing, and so I made a new trailing truck. I haven't painted it to match yet, and I had to make new pilot trucks for the engine also. It's really a neat set. I was glad to have it. The one thing about this set here, these 420 engines, although they run good, and there's many variations of these things, they're not stellar pullers. And when you couple this load of cars, and especially the dummy engine and tender, it's at its limit for pulling power. And the one thing I thought of when I got this set is it would have looked nicer with the smaller American Flyer cars, and may have been able to pull them a little nicer too. But all in all, it's a great set. It's not real common. It's from, I think, 1939 only. And in a couple seconds I'll send it around the track and you can see it. Now this next engine, I believe, is an uncatalogued engine. It's very similar to the dummy engine that was included in the Red Ball set, the double header set. And the thing with this engine, it has a mechanical whistle. Now it's very ingenious the way they do it. When I got this, the gear that drives the impeller was missing, so I made a new gear for it. and there's also a mechanism to shut the thing off if it starts driving you crazy. That was missing, so I made one of those. But the way this works is there's a gear there, you can see it behind the wheel, and it drives the impeller gear, and that creates the whistle. Now this brass looking piece here is a shutter. It's a flap that's, if I can show it, it moves up and down there. Okay. What happens is there's a gear you can see between the wheels, and that acts to act upon that brass piece, and what it does is it mutes the whistle or lets it whistle, and the gear has some cams on it, so it gives it a it's not a steady chime, it's a pulsed type of thing, and it's pretty neat. It works okay, and it's I'm going to send this around the track a little bit, and hopefully you can hear the whistle go. That came with this when I got this 1121 tender, which happens to be in pretty nice shape, and I've got it pulling these small orange passenger cars. Not a set as far as I know, could be, but I don't think it is.